No, whatever. No, Sun Gemini. Have no Olympus. No Third Shape Apple. Solar Empire. Okay. No Virgin Stable. No Ramos. No Meanful. No Smelling. No Smemo. No Jason. 73. Rich again was the Guardian. Gold part is a 4th shop on floor 3. It's okay, but you want to go to floor 3 shop anyway. If this shop is terrible, you can still go to the second shop and you do edit number 1, edit number 2, edit number 3, 2 fires, burn it out of the way. Pretty good pass. And the good pass in this IGO on the left here is that you are forced to go to a floor 3 shop anyway, so might as well take the gold. Yeah, because you know the other options are just farming options. You want to farm max elites anyway, and how do you farm max elites? It's exactly by going left to the shop. Take a go. Wait, what? No, seriously though, I think I'm on a 3 streak with clumsy. It's a 10%. The last 3 times I kicked curse, it was clumsy, I think. Like all 3. Huh. Wait, curse is just free, guys. Like, what the hell? Like, curse is so good, you just click the curse. Yeah, the idea look is I go to the shop and buy a Duvudo, and suddenly I'm like giga strong. Starting here because of course you have the option to go question mark. Probably will take the fight, but we'll see what happens on floor 1. Oh god, the jaw wound. Yeah, thank you, clumsy. Ow! Okay, bottom deck my bash. Hasn't buff here, so let's say he buffs next turn, yeah? We go to 10 to 7, and we can buff strike. He goes to 10, it's a 19. 19 is awkward though. 19 is very annoying because we need to draw 3 strike, 2 strikes, not killing, because this guy roll maximum HP. I think I should take this 2, yeah? And yeah, next turn it does 12 and they draw like 3 strikes in here, it doesn't die and I'm sad. Okay, it did not happen. But now we can triple defend in peace because next turn 3 strikes lethal. 13 gold, no pot. Take the wood card or take the damage card? If I take the wood card, then we cannot fight the super elite here. And what happens? Yeah, the act is ruined. Into the Guardian also not that good, but you know, freaking taking 3 strike over power 2 sounds a bit weird. It's just that yeah, if I take this power 2 next round as a cultist, suddenly we can get kind of owned. But like clumsy power through. Probably still taking the hallway fight, especially after taking power through is an extremely good card in advanced hallway. And of course, if I have to go to the second shop because this shop is completely terrible, then I would like 3 fights. Yeah, so we probably go to this node anyway. And it's not the cultist. Ah, power 2 is about to go in. Yeah, look, this I'm frail. Yeah, I'm frail. 11. 11. This is 3, you know. This is the same energy when it drops 11 when frail. It's the same amount of energy. Very interesting. It's kind of illegal. No potion. He moves with every tech. Shop is bad. My thoughts, so it's nice. Unfortunately, you know, I feel like this happens a lot. Yeah, like it's a pattern now. I notice this pattern is that whenever like an insanely difficult run happens, and then you kind of like spend all your efforts winning the run afterwards just die. So it's quite unfortunate because it's still very cool. Yeah? Like 30 is a very big number, but yeah, could have the check could have gone further for sure. If we play at it's 100%. It's slightly unfortunate, but it's still cool. But honestly, though, it happened so many times already over the years. for multiple people, right? Not just like 1 or 2. Because you win a super difficult and draining run, and the next time you play you just lose. Somehow. The divine intervention. I just exciting with the 719 month special load. Okay, what is this? Like, this shop is horrible. I don't actually want to spend gold on any of these. I mean, I guess you could buy flower and claim that the flower is good. I don't claim that the flower is good with this deck. We have the clumsy, and then in the redraw, when the fight goes long, we redraw the wounds and the thing that is not even that good. So what does this shop really do? I just buy nothing and then move on, because I feel like I'm just buying nothing and move on. If you don't believe in buying rare relics, you can also just remove here. You remove here and you want to here remove here again, and maybe you buy a different common relic or shop relic. Yeah, these potions are not worth my money. Yeah. You could buy 15 damage with the duplication potion, but like why? I do have to fight 3 at least back to back. Look at this. The greeting too much in here maybe could cost me the burn elite, because the worst case I would like die. I would die in these nodes if like it goes the worst possible, but if the usual outcome if I greet a little bit too fast, I lose this burn elite. Which is pretty bad if that happens, but I don't think we are in such a position I need to like really buy this. No problem. No dancing pants. No cigar. It's minimum price flower. It's baiting me just because it says 157. It's not a bad relic per se, it's just not that good. It's definitely not a bad relic, it's just not that super giga impactful. But it is minimum, absolute minimum price. I'm getting a little bit better. Kind of just want to buy something better, but what is the better thing? I mean, of course I know plenty of better things, but if we... The thing about skipping this entire shop is that if we go into here and there's a burner or something, it's also difficult to buy and still walk into this portion. We can afford a potion, a common potion, and the rare relic though. But yeah, elite matchups are not good. So there's another option, is I can just spend my gold here and then avoid the shop and go to advanced hallways. If I do want to spend gold here, I can see things that can make the deck stronger short term as well, of course. You can buy the flower, you can buy the anger. Somebody missed my anger talk the other day. Absolute trash, like garbage card. Especially if I buy this, even worse. It still stole like 1 by the way, for the most part. This card still stole like 1, but you know, it's bad. Especially if you buy this. But honestly, the here angle, you can already see we have like curse hands in the first cycle, and then you draw the angle, sometimes you float energy, and then shuffle in the angle, and second cycle you draw goons, and then you float energy again, and then whenever you float energy with angle, yeah, you're playing strike. Also, we are even fighting Guardian, it's not that good. It's like, okay. It's a common card as well, so I don't want to buy common cards. You only buy common cards when number one, when a few things happen. Yeah, number one is that the card is very urgently needed in your deck, and number two is that maybe you don't mind to add the second copy. If this is not true, that you know the card is not super urgently needed, or second copy would be like extremely bad, maybe you know don't click the card, don't buy cards. My card is bad. My card is good if the card is good, yeah? But you know, don't buy mediocre cards. That's just throwing your world away if you don't need it. It's not so easy here. I really wonder, because I'm not actually happy with the position after buying the flower. Though, is the main thing. That's really just the main thing. Is I'm not happy with the position after buying the flower, leaving this shop. I'm just thinking like, what would make me happy in the second shop? I mean, I know do voodoo or something would make me happy. I wonder whether I should just buy this metallicized. I really wonder whether I should just buy this metallicized and then move on. Without Hemo, the banger. If my deck is power through and a skip, probably yes. Yeah, if my deck is power through and a skip, probably I would buy this anger, yes, into this part. If I buy anything here, like slightly expensive, the Duvodo is closed. You cannot even afford Duvodo anymore. I buy this, we go to 295, and 295, even if this drops, I guess this drop literally 20 gold, and then this is cheapest Duvodo ever you can buy it, but usually not. The Metallicize certainly does make this elite part and also the Guardian later on a little bit safe, though. Because right now, Sentry's matchup, honestly, Elite's matchup 0-3 are pretty freaking bad right now, yeah. Which is why I think not spending any gold here just to wait for the next shop is a little bit mental. Because we are quite a few pieces away, not just one piece. Yeah, one piece. We need like maybe 2 or 3 other things to make this deck somewhat comfortable into the Burning Elite path. Oh, Duvodo, yeah, one Duvodo we're chilling like 2 strength. I mean, 2 strength actually is chilling, no man, you know. Cannot count on that. So probably I will spend a bit of gold here, you know, but not that much gold. I just buy Metallicize and leave it. Sure. Is Metallicize stronger than Flower? Into Lagavulin, Flower is probably stronger than Metallicize. Yeah? It's just that into Sentries, of course, the Metallicize is stronger. Into the Knob, I would say the Flower plays in the Knob fight, usually you are not in such a bad spot in that fight already. Because normally the main problem against the Knob you have is that you cannot spend energy on offense. You don't have enough energy to spend on damage. And in the Guardian fight, comparable, because in Act 2 then the Flower is better. The moment you buy the Flower, you close the Uncommon Relic out as well, so might as well just spend all your gold and then go to Advanced Hallway. So I think I want to go to the second shop. If I go to the second shop, I should not be buying this Flower. Even though it's an absolute minimum price. I just buy Metallicize and go to the second shop, yeah. Oh, thank you, Clumsy. That's pretty bad when we're losing this much HP to this fight still. Because we have power through full block and Hemo is just kill, and then we could also draw like some defense, they could also not attack. But they cannot kill anything and they draw for bricks. So we take 13, which is bad. No reason not to do this here. No potion, come on. So we roll the 1 out of 8 again, yeah? It's like 3 fights, no pot. And if we go here... I mean, that would be better than Flower. It would go well with the Flower, oh man, that's pretty good. On sale, by the way, on sale. On sale this time. This is pretty good. And so now do I buy a potion or do I buy the Anger? Anger is not bad. And yeah, I would say I'm pretty happy with what I spent gold on in this shop compared to like the freaking garbage Flower in the last shop. At this. With this, the Flower would be good, yes. So, you know, if you have more gold, then it would be better, but you know, cannot afford everything. Technically, I guess you could buy 2 relics, but then you cannot buy Shockwave or the Metallicize or a potion, and then it's kind of suspicious. Have I bonding with the summon 3 years special load? I'm a 2 YouTube channel, that's not me though. You know, thank you. Yeah, Angle just got a lot better, yeah, with the Pommel Strike, the Bag Prep, and Shockwave honestly also makes the thing better too, yeah, because it's heavy, it's expensive. It's on sale as well, like better than the other one because it is on sale. Upgrade wise, we have Pommel upgrade also improves the angle, and then Pommel upgrade, Hemo upgrade. We have 2 upgrades in this path. Yes, angle doesn't need the upgrade, or you can just buy a potion. What is the worst elite here now? With Lagavulin, we have like Shockwave, Metallicize set up pretty freaking strong already. Against Sentries, they have the Metallicize to help a little bit. Maybe not, but what is the best against Knob really? Like Power Potion versus Anger. I think Power Potion is still better than Block Potion, yeah. And Power Potion is good against Sentries too, which is not exactly the greatest fight of all time. Our deck is exactly the thing about this deck though is that if you buy the angle, you have like good numbers against sentries. You draw 7 on turn 1, and if you play Pommel, you shuffle perfectly instead of shuffling 4 cards out. But I guess you see sentry is just power pot. They're just knob. Can I get owned by knob? As in, take 2 hits. If taking 1 hit is okay, but taking 2 hits is not really okay. Yeah. We are still not going to die from 2 big hits against the knob with 59, but I would really prefer to not take 2 big hits. I'm forced to rest here. But we do have a 70% potion chance. Lack of really damage without anger, but we do have the pot then. Nah, I'm just buying potion. I don't actually want to buy the anger. Buy the potion. Yeah, here's a knob. Shockwave in turn 1. Do I open power potion now? Because usually power potion in this fight is not that good. The knob is already guaranteed to be debuffed on turn 3. So my damage is landing vulnerable, but of course the Pommel here can shuffle slightly badly, so my Hemo can be shuffled out, can shuffle out a lot of attacks. Also am I playing Metallic Size? It's like 9 damage, but it's 6 block and I don't redraw the thing. 6 block if I fail to kill, then sometimes I can kill. But can I kill or not? We can count like 6 energy here, let's say I draw perfect, so I can play, I can play like 4 strike and then here, these 2. Actual perfect draw is you play 2 Hemos and not definitely die, but let's just count like this first. This is 36 and this is 58. 58 plus another 13 is 71. 71, yeah, it's not killable. So we will have to take a turn 3 hit here even with the Permaphone. Unless I can play 2 Hemos. Or the Power Pot gives me damage. And the thing about Power Pot here is that even 5 breathing is 12 damage, as you can see. The 2 curses are already in here. So some strength can push over the edge. The 5 breathing can even do it. Opening power pot. I mean that gives me exhaust on all the defense here and player strike. Doesn't look too bad, no? Like this corruption. Yeah, 9 damage and exhaust 3 defense, yeah, to not redraw them in the second cycle. So I can even draw like power through. Yeah, even redrawing power through in turn 3 is not bad. Corruption. There's a Giga Energy pot. It's better than that because, you know, exhausting this defense is a good thing. And keeping this around. Okay, we shuffle out the Hemo, but that's okay. Not playing the Pommel seems kind of stupid. The deck has no cards. Yeah, Metallic Side is blocking. Not too bad. Do I need to 999 13? No. Okay, so I didn't draw the power through, but because of corruption, it cannot break next and I always kill. Yeah? So I don't even need to play this. Hemo is already dead. We have guarantee 27 plus 13 is 40. And Shockwave weakness with the Metallic Size, I'm not even taking that much. Could have gone better though, but it's okay. Yeah, Mobang just went to the shop and spent all my gold, and now it's just kept for quite a while until the actual shop. Got a potion. Anger for free. Yeah, here's a bludgeon. That's an infinitely better, and you can take the bludgeon and upgrade. And your deck is like giga chunky attacks. Yeah, big attack. Or you can take the bloodletting to pretend that this bag of prep Pommel strike bloodletting thing is just always lining up. Touch. That's also my upgrade because it can kill a smaller sentry. Yeah, I think I should still upgrade bludgeon before the Hemo, even with the shockwave. We are totally in Snecko by the way. Yeah? Snecko, if it shows up now we can pick. I haven't seen an effect on Snecko that I would be really happy to pick up in a while though. The last time the end of Snecko showed up, it was with the corruption, but then my deck was also like almost infinite. So I picked the Dripper. But if Snecko shows up here, I would be extremely happy. I would tell you. Touch. Like a Booleans here. I cannot set up Shockwave, but I can set up Bash at least. I wonder whether, I mean, I'm not wondering anything. I know I will play Bludgeon over Shockwave, so just play Bludgeon. Wake up. So Shockwave is not drawn, but if we draw Power 2 here, whatever we can play, or I can still do it here. And now Bludgeon kills, so we have a 50% chance to kill this turn already. Otherwise, we can just Power 2 full block and it always dies next turn. Is this Hemo terrible? I haven't played a single time. Ever since I added Hemo to my deck, I haven't played a single time in any fight. Is Hemo just bad? Yeah, the drop 2 potions and now my opponent is 50%. I'm still extremely healthy, 61, so of course we are running into the Burning Elite. Big. This guy is also big, but you know, we block on turn 3, so we are probably okay. This guy is pretty big too. Bludgeon is just more damage and blast form mode, just blast it, yeah. And then we take the turn 3 hit, we can probably Shockwave weakness and then Metallicize block a bit too. No need to open pots, we can just drink the blood pot if this guy drops more pots, otherwise we can keep the power pot for a bit. Holy Hemo, this one I would play. This arm is negative HP if I play, but it doesn't get redrawn. I don't really care about that too much though. Like redrawing the thing, it was still weaken on turn 4 and I never like die. Oh hell, there were the 760 months, pretty low. I think again soon, yeah, like 20 Ironclad wins, 20 more Ironclad wins and we are there. Don't worry. So in like a year. At the rate I'm playing the game, in like a year, we can go back to rotating. And the bouncing when the 727 months, special load. But yeah, I don't think I played this arm. Yeah, I don't think I want to play this arm here. Hopefully it doesn't like cost me a lethal on turn 4 or something. It would be very sad. Ow. You're not actually out. This turn we're taking no damage. You can see. Actually take no damage. Redraw Bludgeon is killing. And then I can Metallicize block a bit. Oh, thank you, disarm. Next turn is a small attack though, so I don't see why I should not play. Just block. Ow. Wow, thank you, disarm. Oh, perfect. Well, thank you, disarm. Like, great. Amazing. Thank you very much. It's fine. We're still healthy. We're change 60%. How much can I disrespect Guardian? Because maybe I want the second power through. Yeah, maybe I want the second power through. We have like Metallicize, we have the Trident Needle, we have the Disarm, we have the Mega Prep to split. What can Guardian really do anyway? Guardian's not that strong, right? Let's take a second power through. But the problem with second power through, of course, is that when we walk into an Act 2 boss or something and the deck still doesn't come together, yeah? Because from this position, it's actually fairly hard to scale damage. Unless we see Snecko. Because like, picking strength is not super simple, exhausting without second wind is not very simple. Deck has like 5 strike and a curse. We pick up this second power tool and we never really find a way to make power tools really strong in boss fights, like with some evolve or second wind or like maybe medkit, feel no pain, then can be a little bit weird. Considering in shorter fights we have almost no issue here for the short term with like Mega Prep and Train Needle, very strong relics already and a lot of HP. Can even re-go Pillow Rest inside Act 2. It's just that there's nothing else in here though. What do you want armor to armor upgrade? For what? With the bludgeon here that you just want to play. Probably just take second power 2 and then claim Guardian is nothing. Yeah. Hopefully that's true. His upgrade is probably on. I still kind of want him upgrade, but with the bludgeon already, maybe it's not as good. Winning Pommel with the bludgeon as the only real damage card in the deck is really strange though. If I upgrade Pommel, I really want the Hemo to also be upgraded already. Or you can upgrade preemptively, upgrade Shockwave, but maybe just do Hemo first. Yeah. Probably still should just do Hemo first. Right? Playing one card deck with a Pomber Strike that can just draw into your one attack is really annoying. So let's make this deck like a 2-card deck, not a 1-card deck. Of course, we take the whole way. Gremlins. Let's try Needles here. We just kill the Sneaky. I don't see why we would not take this one. You could full block here, but that seems a little bit dangerous. We can block the Wizard in turn 3, so we are not actually under pressure to kill this, even if the Bludgeon is not drawn in time. This guy never deals damage again. Yeah? I try Needle and such. Shockwave is full blocking here, otherwise you can draw Bludgeon and kill. So we start taking damage. I say preemptively we're getting Shockwave because eventually you do want the Shockwave upgrade. Shockwave upgrade is one of the best things for you to have endgame. Of course, you can replace the Shockwave upgrade by having like 3 different copies of Shockwave in your deck. But usually you don't really see 3 Shockwaves. You just like see one and you upgrade that one and it's permanent debuff. A potion which is 70%. Oh no, this is a real thing though. It's unfortunate, but it is real. Is that do I shrug or do I grid? The true crit might does. I think I want to shrug and then upgrade Pommel Steel though. Or I can take shrug and then upgrade this arm. That's probably still better than taking a true crit at this point. It's not time yet, as I mean some people already hear this, but yeah, true wit is not your exhaust opener, it's exhaust finisher. You take the true wit in your deck is almost complete, not when it's just starting out like this. But that is when it's at its worst. When you can already have a way to exhaust all the other garbages, like some second win, and then you pick the true wit to exhaust your attacks. That is when it's strong. But not yet, right now it doesn't do that much. By the time it actually scales your damage in a reasonable way, it's already too long. You should not really think about the champ when you're on floor 12, before you see your boss relic. You take this if you're scared of the champ right now. You're on floor 12. The champ is maybe 22 floors away. What about Havoc though? Havoc into Havoc upgrade? A little bit weird with this kind of thing, no? I guess I don't mind Struck because then we actually have block cards we can play in longer fights slightly. Like otherwise you see this deck into Guardian, yeah? We don't want to play power throughs and then our deck is 4-base defense. I mean it is disarm, we have the metallicize with the turn needle, so we still block a decent amount passively, but these cards are not exactly being played in the Guardian fight. Okay, upgraded attacks, Fiend Fire plus, Immolate plus. Ow! Do I even need to take this? I probably should, right? With the Bludgeon already being here, I should take this too. Yeah? I can full block this turn, and then turn 3 I have the Cutton's Wheel, but turn 2 they can go in. I should probably pay the 2 HP and then, not be a complete lunatic. The next one is a bit difficult though, is that do I full block or do I ping the other guy? And I can full block and ping but then not play Metallicize. I'm thinking between defend Metallicize and then power 2 strike. Because defend Metallicize does put me in position where I just draw 1 defend next and already full block, and then I can always on turn 3 I don't take damage, or even if this guy buffs or whatever, on turn 2 I don't take damage, on turn 3 and by turn 4 they both die. Putting the strike, of course, open, like drawing the strike to kill here, so I need to draw 1 defend to block, but I need, if I draw 1 defend with this line I'm already full blocking. Block. Yeah, so I draw 1 defend and full block. Shockwave is basically a defend. I mean, that's one of the ways to scale damage with this deck. Not exactly the greatest thing of all time with these attacks, though, the Inflame, into Inflame upgrade potentially, but it's not like the other two cards are doing anything either. Let's take the Inflame and upgrade. You can also upgrade Pommel Steel, but or the Shockwave, but I think I do upgrade the Inflame. Bludge. Missing most of the disarm and the metallicize here. But playing these two cards and then not splitting it next turn is a lot more painful, yeah? So let's just split it. It's quite unfortunate though. The Bag of Prep is terrible. Without Bag of Prep, we're chilling, yeah? Draw Bludge in turn 1 and disarm turn 2 and it never deals damage. But now I might get hit. Poison chance fairly high in Power Pot is not that strong into early Act 2, but at the same time, I did say that if this deck has any issue in the early game, it's the Act 2 boss, yeah. And then these potions maybe should be safe for the Act 2 boss, right? Even now. I'm sure I don't need to Giga respect the Guardian here. Yeah, that has to be played though, so we will lose on 20 those things. Unless you tell me we upgrade Pot this hand and just play Defend Plus. And ignore the Shockwave until the redraw, which is also not completely horrible idea, because next turn the weakness on the Shockwave doesn't even do anything, yeah? So you play this, you miss out on the Shockwave in the redraw. You take a little bit more damage right now and you completely waste your debuff next turn. I guess you don't completely waste, but because you can play attacks, but you know, it's like barely any damage. And it blocks 8 for you in 2 turns. I can also just not potion and play the defend and lose the plated, because we still claim that in the redraw I have like this and this, which is kind of true. Let's just play the defend without potion and lose on plated. Oh, that's not very good, but maybe it's fine. I was hoping to draw Bastion and less base defense. Just shrug. I could full block here, of course, but do I want to? If I play this right now, we lose 1 more plated, yeah, and I take 4. Well, that's still fine. I don't want to play Power 2 yet. Okay. And deploy the thing. Now we draw Bludgeon Split and everyone's happy. Everyone is not happy. We both make every single attack. At least Shockwave is here, but it's a bit painful. And then we can blast it next turn and it hurts a bit. Ow! Bludge. Oh, like drawing both power through here is also not good, yeah. Like, do I shrug into another defend one? I mean, it's the same chance, so you know, might as well shrug. Yes, thank you. Shrug into another defend. It's still disarm and we still metallicize, so it's not that bad, it's just annoying. Do I have to bash here to split the next cycle? It's only 3 times 4 though, so not really. Taking 3. This turn at most we take 9. Not playing the bludgeon here is a tiny bit suspicious. Playing the bludgeon is also a tiny bit suspicious. Is this quite dangerous? Is this quite dangerous, guys? Go to 14, yeah, but I still have the pot. Really not, right? After I play Hemo, I have only 12, and maybe I do need to play the Hemo. I don't need to split yet, so I can just bash in here and then wait. Next turn we cannot fail the split. I don't need to play Hemo. If I play Hemo, he dies next turn, but I don't really want to spend this HP. Yes, the urgent with the 7 and 8 months, sure. Could leave the defend in there, but I want to deal with the small bit of damage. Okay. Oh, that was painful, but you know, it's fine. It is not offering, and not Fiendfire, not Immolate, and not Reaper. Which means it's not good, by the way, just so you know. Not feed, yeah, not feed. Feed plus even. So like feed 5, Evolate, Reaper, feed offering. These are the 5 cards that would have been quite strong here. I mean, this barricade is definitely not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the best thing I've ever seen either, but it does make the power to convert into some stuff, and then we have the potential body slam plus, yeah. If Legendary kill the Guardian, why do you want to take damage? if you can not take damage, maybe you should try to not take damage instead of taking damage for no reason. When you play when you play attacks against Guardian in the Taunt's form, you lose 4 HP. You just lose HP for like literally 0 reason whatsoever. Yeah, it's like barricade here. We have Terran Needle passive block. We have Cartoon's View passive block. We have like 2 power through, which is front load block, and then maybe they fall off later, but then you can store the excess block. You have like Metallicize building up when the enemy is not attacking. You have like Disarm. And it's one of the easier ways to deal with Champ as well, Act 2. And not like the other cards are doing anything. Maybe Berserk can do something in this deck. Berserk will probably do something in this deck if after you play it and you take the vulnerable downside, the energy deck converts into something pretty good. I kill 75% of your missing HP, so for every 4 HP you lose in Act 1, you lose 1 HP in Act 2. It's kind of that. Yes, you lose 75% of your missing health. I guess barricade, and then we try to do damage with body slam plus or something probably. I do not like this boss verdict screen, but it is dome barricade. Yeah, I mean we have dome barricade, so maybe take the dome. Yes, deck with Astrolabe, especially with Molten Egg already, Astrolabe value is already a little bit lower, yeah. Like random attacks I don't even care so much about. Giga expensive, we have draw here, draw here, draw here, 3 costs. And the energy relic does play with the card I just picked up, like freaking barricade. But Lake Cosm will make me happy. 2 offerings and a Fiend Fire would be quite nice, I think. Yeah, I think I could be happy with 2 offerings and a Fiend Fire. Besides that, yeah, not many things. Yeah, 2 offerings and a Fiend Fire is really good vibes. Yeah, Dome Collector, of course, always. It's fine though, we are super rich because the Maobang is preserved, right? Can do 2 elites. Going this way is force advanced hallways, a bunch of advanced hallways, and then like force elite before you make it to the first 5 of safety. No, that's not true. You can pivot. If you are getting destroyed here, you can go here and rest immediately, and then accept the second shot, but a bunch of things. No question marks to roll. Or you can still try to preserve your Maobang, but I think we should break the Maobang, yeah. And going this way, if you want to go this, if you need to go this shop, you lose 1 elite. I just take this shop. We can only buy rare relics. I wonder what these guys are doing. So I can outright kill one of them right now and take 7, or I can play the power 2 instead and take only 3. But then both of them are still alive. Like barely alive though, but still alive. I don't want to get my gold stolen, yeah. So should I even play the Hemo to kill this guy instead? I was like, I could do Bludgeon Hemo and kill this and take 2 more from the Hemo damage, because this guy is already having more HP, number 1, yeah. Like 7 more HP, so by playing Hemo, of course you gain 7 damage of output. Secondly, on turn 3, if he blocks for 17, so he blocks for 11 more. So this could convert into 18 damage for 2 HP here, which is still, it's basically almost a base Hemo, and it's not such a bad thing, you know. I think so. I think I just like one-shot the guy here, you know. Ow. Yeah, thank you, barricade. Taking 3 here. This turn never take damage, and hopefully like it dies next turn. 17 damage, we need to draw. Oh, okay, never mind. If he attacks, then he always dies. A potion. Cleave plus, holy crap, AoE card, guys. Upgraded, and we always upgraded. Like the deck actually has no AoE though, and this is green. Like generally, green cliff is infinitely better than unupgraded, yeah. If the cliff comes green, it's infinitely better than without. So do I really take it or not? Because yes, AoE is a problem. Leader is a problem with the dome, and yes, we are hoping to farm 2 elites. So if it's already coming upgraded, like do I wait for better options, or should I take this thing now? Yeah, in the next round there's like Whirlwind on sale or something. Whirlwind Chemex, yeah, Whirlwind Chemex in the shop, and suddenly my deck has a cleave. No, but actually though, it's green. You can still hold on for a while because the cleave is still not really playing here in this fight. For the most part, we already fought the fight when maybe the cleave does the most job. Against the triple burst, I don't care about the cleave plus, yeah. I mean it's okay, but it's not that good. I just want to like blast them one by one and maybe disarm another one and then shockwave. It may only... yeah, I lost. I picked the cleave in deck 1 because the run was like so absolute garbage. I don't see anything, and the path is bad and my neo bonus is terrible. And of course, when you're in that position, you usually lose. Yeah? I'm pretty sure that run died. Because nowadays I only pick up cleave if the run is in, you know, almost an unsalvageable spot. And the cleave is a desperate spot, like a desperate play to try to salvage. So it would make sense it would die, but this cleave might be good because you know it's multi-neck cleave with a deck that also doesn't mind the cleave too much. We can wait a little bit. If I go into here and see like what 3 cultists and Bludgeon Shockwave on the same turn was a plan, I guess you can still Hemo one of them down. Is that Bludgeon one of them down and Hemo the another, and Captain Sword block turn 3. It's not that terrible. We can wait, yeah, we can wait. We can still wait a little bit. I would like to mirror my offering. Being able to, oh yeah, Shockwave upgrade and then mirror Shockwave, and then now you're actually Giga shielding enemies debuff forever. This shot is bad by the way, just so you know. So that does mean potentially going left is a little bit more possible. Yeah, these relics are not exactly it. You can save your goal, you can just spend a little bit as well. We are not going to see bites because, you know, I don't even run into question marks in this act. So multi-neck bites not a thing. You can just remove strikes. Panic button, pretty strong combo with barricade, but the vast majority of this deck is already blocking. Yeah? Our rage here, we don't even have attacks. What do you want to rage for? Our deck is extremely block dense and there's no attacks and there's barely any draw, and you want to rage. And that's why I'm also getting is that this panic button is a pretty garbage. Do I break my Morbang or not? Because I can keep my Morbang, but at the same time I can also just break the Morbang and then buy like Pommel Strike and then remove. Pretty expensive removes, but it's possible. It's like Pommel Strike and to remove. Basically, you transform a base strike into a Pommel Strike plus. Second metal size is cute. It's pretty cute. Oh yeah, the Bloodletting. Yeah, by the way, the Bloodletting in deck 1, if it can come back now, it would be like kind of nice. To be fair though, it would replace the only attack I have in the deck, so I don't know how nice that would be. But you know, if I have a Bloodletting in the deck right now, it would be okay. I really wonder, this position is not very comfy. Let's just put it like that. I wouldn't say that bad or anything. It's not unplayably bad, but it's definitely not comfortable. I make back 75 gold, it's like 45, 75, yeah? So it's basically just as if I buy this, I have 330 into this shop if I go here. And 330 is enough to buy a rare relic still, for the most part. In fact, we can even get to roll chest gold. Yeah, sure. I will buy this. But now we can leave, yeah? And there's nothing really to mirror. You could mirror Shockwave, that's a bit expensive for Shockwave though. It's not even Shockwave Plus. Shockwave Plus I could play it for, but Shockwave Minus for 160 seems a bit strange. Yeah, let's just leave the shot, Let's just leave the shot, move on. Let's go. Hopefully not too greedy. I'm playing like really greedy lines here. Yeah, nice barricade. I mean, I don't really expect the barricade to go in early Act 2, but against Act 2 boss, maybe it can play. And later on, of course, with the, especially with the dome, like later on, hopefully it's strong. If the barricade is not strong later, it means we probably have died. So hopefully it gets strong later, because that is what the deck wants to do, to make the barricade strong. And consider I just talk about it. Like the deck is block dense, it doesn't have draw. It's like okay, but it's just like okay. It's not that good. It's okay. It's decent. But for it's still 100 gold, and I don't. That's the thing. That's just the thing. I just want to not spend gold on random garbage. I mean, it's not garbage, but I don't want to spend gold on random things that are not really that strong. So now what? We can, of course, we can block here, which I guess I will. Not playing barricade, but then we still have this arm metallicize. Captain's gonna turn 3 in case he does the worst pattern as well, with the 20 needle. Make this not drawing budget here is unfortunate, because this could of course be the best budget turn. So do I need to pay 2 HP here or not? This is so much damage. It's freaking 47 damage, So it's dead next turn if I play the Himo now. Otherwise I will still need to stay here for a bit. So do I pay 2 HP or do I claim the disarm avocado but not weaken? We have 7 passive block when it's disarm. Whenever a barricade is not in play, whenever it does the 21, I'm like a little bit sad. Or I can just take 2 damage and then get the hell out, and then we heal 6. Maybe I just get the hell out. Upgraded, yeah. I mean, this one's also upgraded, but again, like some barricade here. I would like a bloodletting, by the way. Turning down all the creeps and here want to lead her, and she's unkillable, and what do? We open power port, yeah, that's what I do. The Snecko, in theory, should be good with this, yeah. In practice, who knows, but I think with this arm here, instead of playing in flame and just deal damage to bludgeon and block it a little bit. Last time I saw Ironclad against this fight and something went horribly wrong. So hopefully this deck fares a little bit better than the last time and than the previous deck. But yeah, barricade is doing great though. This is always a big hit. And we are fine. Shuffle in the thing, yeah. Do I play metallicize or not? I can also shuffle this out, but I think I play metallicize. I mean, yeah, with the barricade here, we are like chilling. Completely safe. It's still debuff as well, like double debuff. Disarm and weaken. Nice goons. And yeah, in this version of the fight, we definitely do not need to pay 2 HP for Timo. Oh, actually, yeah, this can kill you for your Farewell. It's true. Snecko is an enemy that does not actually care about the normal thing. Holy, the best AoE card. We have the clumsy, and then the thing, and then the other things, and we can barricade up and then fight everything the enemies to death. It actually kills Collector though, is a funny thing. Like, that card will kill Collector, which we don't actually have a plan for right now. And that card generally will kill Collector for me. And then of course we want to pick the Evolve. It's freaking green. Why is this green? It's such an annoying way to deal damage in this deck. There's like one body slam plus, and that is already a lot better. And they can just take the headbutt instead to open even the entrench, and we can headbutt entrench for the barricade, and then that is infinitely better than what the craft is doing. It's just that sometimes it will kill the Gremlin leader for me when, you know, the fight goes bad, and then the other elites I don't expect it to do much of anything. No, Slavers take a bit too long to draw into the wounds, I think. But maybe this deck blocks the Slavers long enough for the fight breathing to matter, and can still break in the redraw. But I guess I still play Metallicize. If it attacks this turn, we take a lot. I didn't attack. We caught on to his tricks, yeah? So this turn is like, what? Only 12, right? Only 12, so one here is full block. As I base 6 and then 6 weaken to 4, and then yeah, it's only 12. Die. No, but if it attacks you turn 1, turn 2, turn 2 you never care about the attack, yeah? So if the snake plane is attacking you turn 1 and turn 2, which is already the maybe you can claim it's a bad case for the pattern, then the Metallicize is not even so bad, because it blocks more than defend in that case. And even of course whenever it debuffs you on turn 1, the Metallicize is just better. So I think it just makes sense to play the Metallicize there. I can play this for fun. Because the meta is dead next turn, and we take like no damage. That's good. It just keeps coming back. Like here's the drop kick though. Only one shockwave, yeah? Only one shockwave, not full. Did not mirror the shockwave. Where is the body slam? I just want a freaking body slam plus, and where is it? Where the hell is the body slam plus, guys? I have seen like what 4 clips in this act, and I just want one body slam. Like how hard is it to find? We skip 2 body slam plus or what? Plus I would never skip, yeah. So I'm very certain that it's not plus. So you know, plus I would not skip. I would like a body slam plus right about now. Do I take this drop kick or not? They're costing this kind of deck later on probably just wants to draw barricade though. Yeah, that's a situation in this deck later is that they probably will change into a run that just wants to draw barricade later on. And this drop kick is not really, this cheap damage is not really needed. Like exhausting now to infinite not needed, because if we can exhaust now with a deck that has barricade, we will win. We already have the exhaust loop payoff, yeah, with the barricade. Because if you can exhaust the power 2 safely, you probably have a second win, and you can just power 2 second win after you deploy barricade, and that beats every fight. What I'm saying is that this cheap damage from the dropkick will most likely not matter. It's more than cheap damage, it's pretty strong. You see the base is 8, and if this is playing, it means the enemy is vulnerable, so it's just already 12 damage, and 12 damage in Act 2 is like no joke, you know. But okay, I have held on to long enough, and do I need to take a cliff here? Because I really don't want to. I would prefer to take like what 50 damage in this fight and then rest here instead of adding a cliff, you know? In this position. With a deck looking like this. So as long as I make sure that I only take 50 in this fight, if it's something like from a leader, then we can ignore the creep and just keep moving on. And I just added like a headbutt as well. We can even headbutt some bludgeon and just bludge her. Then 3 if she attacks, then we can blow. No freaking way, man. We have an upgrade right now, which I guess we upgrade. Barricade? Energy upgrade with the door with energy relic already is a tiny bit weird, but probably still strong. Or you can upgrade shockwave. I think I'm bringing barricade makes a bit more sense. You can play barricade shockwave on the same turn. Oh yeah, heavy flower would be nice, by the way, in this pod. The heavy flower that chalk talks so much in the first shot of Act 1 would be pretty excellent in this deck, because this deck apparently can spend 5 energy like every turn. This deck can absolutely spend 5 energy every turn, and every pawn will come screen. So the flower energy basically always plays. Does it make shockwave upgrade less urgent? A little bit, yes. Because if I see bludgeon shockwave and turn on against levels, I probably will still play the bludgeon instead. My argument is the same for barricade, but I think because the barricade does a different thing compared to the bludgeon. Yeah, it's some fights if we can control the fight immediately with bludgeon, just play that. And if I cannot, then I can play the barricade instead. In the fights where shockwave is really strong, usually bludgeon does the job. At least for now. In the collector, that's not true. But then we still have more fires. Because honestly, against leader, we can barricade up too. It's not like we cannot barricade up in the leader. She only attacks you at most once every 2 turns, even though the number is big. You can still maybe weaken her, disarm her, control the minions, have them entire size, and sometimes she doesn't even swing. Yeah, probably skip this upgrade barricade and then yeah, go left. Because I save go, I definitely want to go here. We low roll go slightly by the way by 2. We got 43 go in the 3 hallway fights instead of 45. Hopefully not stupid. Like upgrade potion should still be strong in Essence of Steel. In case you need Shockwave Plus, you can still make the upgrade pot. And yeah, upgrading base strike here could actually matter against level sometimes. Go stabbing, we have the disarm. So do I play barricade or not? Because I could shockwave disarm here. I think I'm upgrade potting this hand, no? We just play barricade, disarm, defend, and ignore the shockwave. And with disarm 2 as long as it's not doing like the annoying pattern, it's only doing 4 times 2 this turn, so I store 4 block. And then we can headbutt the shockwave later on, we can just play blocks for a bit. Surely it would not do 24 this turn, right? Yeah, but would never do that. Yeah, okay. It's doing the normal pattern. And now we can just block as a... Can even play double power through here because why not? We want to play base strikes. And this time we have Quantum Squeal. I don't care if I miss bludgeon here now. We can just block this guy for a bit. How about the shockwave? Shockwave is green now, yeah? It's doing like no damage. It's actually doing like no damage. It's doing 3 times 5 here and then 3 times 6 next turn. My barricade is still full blocking both turns. So am I in any rush to play the Hemo? I guess the Hemo I'm still full HP, so I should just play the Hemo. Huh? I'm missing only 4, so I play the Hemo. I'm missing 6 and I'm heal freak full. Okay, fine. I don't play Hemo again, no, you know. We still full block this one easily, yeah. How about the strike? Because you know any damage is good damage. And we still full block this turn easily with the barricade. We still full block this turn easily. It's still dead and your next turn is still blocking. Turn afterwards I still block. Turn after that is 24 again, so I block again. So I can block this guy for like what 5 more turns. By doing nothing. Infinite. Now we have no way to exhaust the deck now, but if we can exhaust the deck now, we have Pommel Struck. I have 0 way to exhaust the deck though, so I don't really think this relic would actually do anything. So upgrade pot needed? Maybe not, because I did actually drew extremely well. But at the same time, potion chance was fairly high, and the upgrade pot is not that good otherwise, so I'm not super unhappy. I mean, second shockwave, eh? You can take the spot weakness over second shockwave, but why would you do that? And then now you can manually upgrade your shockwave here as well. I don't mind upgrading both shockwaves, eh? Even if I already have to, I don't mind upgrading both shockwaves. How many shockwaves? 3 would be okay, but if I upgrade both shockwaves, then 2 maybe is a good enough number. We low roll gold by the way, again. It's 25 gold, is it? Oh, 25 is the absolute minimum gold in the elite fight. Also, I just low roll go and now we are under rivalry threshold. Unless I see go from chest, which you know could happen next floor. Yeah, that's upgrade shockwave. Oh, let's see the chest. Whetstone here is only hitting a few things because you have more than that. It could hit one upgrade I want to manually make the pommel. Everything else is nothing. It's like base strike I don't care about, and bash is whatever. I have 2 shockwaves and one of them green. So it's the 1 out of 3 that it hits the pommel strike. Otherwise, I should key this. I think I will just key it. Yeah. I mean, that is why we save gold, yes. In case you were wondering why we do not buy the mediocre things in the previous shop, yeah, this is why. We are still poor, by the way. But you know, at least I'm not that poor. I can buy some things. I am still poor, even though I only try my best to save gold. The funeral pain doesn't even do much right now, so I don't care about it though. So I think I will probably do already offering. Or you could do offering remove funeral pain or something, but I don't care about the funeral pain. I want to find like body slam, I want to find entrench, I want to find, I don't even know, like second offering or something. The fact that I haven't seen the rare cut this act yet, right? Even after taking all the fights in the elite. I mean, you can kind of tell here that the fact that I see 2 rares in the shop, it means the rare chance right now is probably pretty high, yeah? So the rare is also stronger than usual. Or you can just buy the offering exhume. Offering exhume, you directly buy these 2 rares, not even that bad. The offering is really good, and you can exhume shockwave, you can exhume the offering itself, you can exhume the disarm. Rare. Okay, like first card already rare. Almost right plus. I guess with the corruption, you can maybe go down with the sundial. Corruption is pretty good for exhausting. And yes, this deck does not mind the corruption. You know, we take corruption. Ah, the funeral pain now though, we're freaking offering, because the funeral pain comes with a remove too. You can funeral pain remove instead of buying the offering, and then you know your power tools like self cycle with the evolve, yeah. And you play all your skills, you exhaust everything. Your deck has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You remove one, you have 9 cards. And you go infinite with double pommel. Wow. I probably should just buy the offering instead of being stupid. You know. Yeah, probably should just buy a freaking offering instead of being stupid. This I don't care though. I don't think I care about the 2 grids. Like 2 grid minus, we upgrade the corruption here, yeah, and then the next upgrade I could do evolve, I could do pommel strike. Nobody slam though. Like what the hell? How hard is it to fight one common attack on Ironclad? Like one specific common attack. How is it? How hard is it really to find? Apparently quite hard. I don't think I care about any of the 2 grids. Are true. We have 2 upgrades. Yeah, like corruption, and then if I have nothing else, I can upgrade either evo, second shockwave, or the pommel strike. Taking the 2 grid does mean that you get closer to the thing, no? It's true. Because yes, you just need to exhaust a few attacks and then you are still infinite with double pommel. You're still infinite with double pommel, but the deck doesn't have Dark Embrace, so the process is not super fast. Yeah, it's a freaking molten egg though, body slam plus. Plus. I need plus. Let's come back for what? You think you think the things that quote unquote need us to block as the time meter and the heart will survive double pommel with strength? You really think that those fights can survive double pommel with strength and permavon and barricade block? And no, we don't need the red. What I do need though is a Dark Embrace, would be nice. Body Slam needed with Entrance? No. I think I would prefer Body Slam over Entrance though, but you know, I'm not sure. Either one would be fine. We can see a lot of other things as well. This position has a lot of outs. Yeah, I'm wondering how stupid is it to care about something like this too. We do have free pathing into Act 3, so we can get 2 more removes from shops, and Chewit a common, it could come back again. And it's not so urgent to get something like Chewit right now. I don't really want it. You know? I don't think I want it. Wait. Oh, I have to choose. Huh? I guess I choose Barricade. Could lose 2 here and 2 plated, but probably still choose Barricade. Like the burst buffs and I don't even know if the burst buffs. Yeah, Shockwave is just better with the burst buffs though. Hopefully not in like trouble or something. And 3 captains wheel at least. It is worst pattern. And I don't have shockwave in play, yeah? So this turn can get owned even with the captain's wheel. That's kind of crazy, even. That's how it is. It is not lethal, right? If I just bash headbutt this guy. It is 11, 11, 5, you know, we are 2 damage off. Oh, I mean, I can headbutt the shockwave. Do I evolve? Yeah, about the Pombo instead. Maybe headbutt Pombo just stronger. Ow! Ah, okay. Burst buffing. It does need to die this turn with buffing, no? But you know, it will die this turn, so it's no problem. I will just Hemo here, yeah? So we Pombo this guy. And don't care about playing corruption here. Why do I prefer body slam when trains? Because the body slam does not require me to play the barricade. The body slam is effective immediately and it doesn't require me to play the barricade, yeah? Damage is still damage, you know, like in a fight like this, for example, don't you think like having body slam just kill the bird is a lot nicer if you bottom deck the barricade, for example. If you top deck barricade every single time, then your entrance is probably stronger. But also at the same time, though, entrance is a skill, so if you corruption your skills away and you have enough exhaust to get rid of your attacks, you can go infinite afterwards with the entrance. But the body slam is putting one real card in your deck, which is maybe annoying. Usually that's not a problem, you know, sometimes it can be. Holy evolve. But yeah, the barricade in this fight is very nice, though. I can still play Hemo Evac once, which I guess I will. Oh, actually, I forgot about Sundial. So should I set up Sundial or not? Do I care? I haven't evolved the Sundial setup. I can actually play even against levels sometimes. It's pretty rare. That's like 30 cards. It takes forever to shuffle in the first place. It's just kind of free to stay here, though. Like, why not just stay here? It still has -2 strength, hasn't buffed even one time. This guy actually has not buffed even once, it just keeps doing vulnerable to attack. And now it buffs, but it means my vulnerable runs out. Yeah, we just set us under with completely free. Oh, there's still trash. We skip. Yeah, sure. I wonder whether I should upgrade corruption first or offering first. But probably corruption first. Probably still corruption first. If I see snack gold, then you know corruption upgrade is wasted. But then I have stack gold, bludgeon, corruption barricade. I think it would be fine with that. I think it would be okay with that. Okay, he's a dome leader. Which, you know, annoying fight. Less annoying now. Buffing is not exactly what we want to see, but if I play the if I can draw the barricade soon, we're still in decent spot. Maybe I should have headbutt the bludgeon even, but don't mind, it's too much. Yeah, barricade is like late, yeah. Oh, barricade is really late. Not exactly liking this draw though. When my barricade is bottom deck. If she doesn't swing this turn, we're actually in a bit of trouble if she buffs. If she swings right now, we are fine. If she swings right now, we are completely chilling. But if she buffs this turn and attack next turn, we have some problems. Keeping defense. I don't even have block for the barricade anymore. She needs to die soon. Let's play the defense. Okay, yeah, we have some problem when she attacks. Do we have the sundial though, at least? Do I kill the Smash Gremlin? Probably not. I think now kind of need her to die. The Evolve doesn't even do anything anymore, so it just still can play Barricade. Yeah, 29 shouldn't die. I just hit the leader, yeah. Now I can kill her because, you know, my deck is only damage, so it's fine even though it could look a little bit spooky. She's dead. Infinite. I'm stupid and bad because if I bought the Funeral Pain remove, you're already Giga Chilling with this corruption here. I didn't know, so we're not Giga Chilling. Also, what is this? This is like 3 rare cards. I mean, I did say it, right? The red chains Neriminus with a spread pretty a lot. I did say that the red chain is probably pretty high because I saw 2 rare cards in the shop, yeah? So the red, I guess the red chance is pretty high, but this is still extremely rare. It's still extremely rare that you see 3 rare cards on the screen. This Reaper doesn't even do anything, no? Yeah, we see 3 rare cards and the reaction is skip or what? You don't see extremely rare. Think about how many card rewards you see in a run, no? Like, let's say a run, it mostly happens in elite fights, yeah? But how many elites you fight per run? Actually, it can only happen in elite fights, but how many elites do you fight per run? You see a fight probably around 10. So every run you get to roll 10, and let's say the chance to see 3 rares is around, I don't remember exactly what it is, but yeah. It's like 2%, it's like 2% for the other 2 cards, and then the base chance for the first card. So 0.04. It's a maybe 10,000. It's not that low. I don't remember. I don't remember whether it's 2 or 3%. But the bottom line is that you roll 10 elites per run, yeah. And then you have like what 10 different people playing. You're seeing like 100 per day. If you're seeing 100 per day, it will happen easily often. But yeah, is Reaper good? Is Reaper actually good, guys? What does Reaper do really? It's not terrible. In Spear and Shield, it heals me. I'm getting Spear and Shield to debuff strength, so it's not really real though. But yeah, we have plus 3 strength, so it's like plus 4, and then almost 8 base with the vulnerable is 12. So the base healing is around like 20, is like 24. But with the strength debuff, maybe it goes down to 20, maybe it's a bit less. Barricade Reaper is not a real combo for the most part though. Second Corruption I don't want. And yeah, of course Double Tower is nothing. So they just skip this one. Skipping a Reaper Plus is so... It doesn't really happen so often, you know, the raw skipping a Reaper Plus. But I don't really see what this Reaper is doing, no, for the most part. I really don't see what this Reaper is really doing. Even have the Regal Pillow. And I don't think this Reaper is positive in Act 4, yeah, that's the thing. Like the assumption is first of all, I don't think the Reaper is positive in Act 4. And secondly, is that I do not need the Reaper to survive Act 3. If that's the case, I should probably just not take. What does it do really? Yeah, and then I want to Retomancer in Act 3 with this deck with no AoE whatsoever. Bottom deck Corruption, bottom deck Offering, bottom deck Barricade. And attack like what 60 damage to Retomancer on turn 2, 60 HP loss. And without the Reaper, I'm like dead. With the Reaper, I'm alive. People both think about the 790 month special load. Literally one fight though. It's literally one fight. Yeah? And then in Act 3, honestly, with this deck with a Sundial and a Smiling Mask, I can just go to shops and remove 1, 2, 3 cards maybe. Literally only Retromancer is the reason for this kind of. Not true. Sometimes I guess Darkling can still hurt me, like Jorg can hurt me in turn 1. Or I can just randomly take damage and Nemesis and then heal back up Reaper in the other fights. But Regal Pillow just kind of tell me to like, look the other way. At the same time, the deck does have self-harm, so offering is negating the Burning Blood, yeah? And then Hemogenesis sometimes needs to be played as well. Reaper does exhaust as well. It's an exhausting attack. It's not like an attack that sticks around when they slam Corruption. Nah, how bad is it just slide Reaper in the deck anyway? This deck is not consistent enough for the Reaper to never play yet, I don't think. I don't think this deck is quite so strong that the Reaper would never play. And if Reaper plays one time, it's already more than good enough. Okay, fine. Reaper plus. Is this guy dead? It is. Just kill it then. Can I play Inflame and still kill this? 45? No. Actually, I can, yes. This doesn't set up Sundial though. Maybe I should not have done this. But I can pivot back to blocking. Let's pivot back to blocking, then we can Reaper buff up his HP as well. And set up Sundial before the Collector, yeah, to 2. I don't know in that fight I actually could play. Let's set it up. Only we don't have anything to store for Reaper's strength. I was like, no Spot Witness, and even if Spot Witness only played one time with the Corruption, yeah? And like no Demon Form, no Dual Wield. Boom, 4 HP. And we just stay here until Thunder was on 2. The Reaper. The Reaper. Taking dropkick option? Nah. Dropkick, even now with the Sunday, the dropkick is even less of a thing. It's never a thing. This Inflame is literally just for the Reaper, it's for nothing else. I kind of feel like, yeah, it's just bad, right? Yeah, I think it's just bad. So what am I upgrading here? Only have Pommel Struck and the Pommel. We have 2 green Pommels already, so even with Corruption, we can still just Pommel. I don't need to upgrade this one. On this position, I probably upgrade my offering then. Do I need the Inflame here to kill Collector? Let's think about this a little bit. Because against the Collector, I am most definitely not infinite. I am 100% not infinite. I don't even have Dark Embrace to draw to the defense minus so quickly. And then when I'm debuffed, I'm like frail and weakened. She is also weakened and vulnerable though, but I am frail, weakened, and vulnerable as well. And then my damage output is a little bit lower. I am full HP though, and then I think the Inflame is a bad draw in the fight that could matter later. I don't have feed HP here. I don't have like super giga fast deck with 3 offerings like last time. I don't have a Gambler's Rules on the kill Spear and Shield like guaranteed. I should really not be adding this kind of brick to the deck in the second Inflame. If I don't need in the Collector, I just spend HP instead. Big Reaper the open option, big strength. Oh, if I'm not picking this strength, then what am I picking now? Because I think this strength is still bad, yeah? That's the thing. This is probably already the best strength card that we could see from this board, but it's still bad. If I'm not picking that, then what am I really picking? To make the Reaper stronger. Yeah, let's skip. Unless you tell me we want second evolve, but 1 evolve is enough. I don't need 2. Yeah, 1 evolve is enough. I don't need 2. Let's skip. Yeah, probably upgrade offering here. Okay, barricade is down. Corruption is also down. So we set up all powers and then we play a bunch of other stuff. Don't have the shockwave on the minions, but we have another one for the minions right here. I don't know, doesn't sound very bad. Exhaust to defense. So should I ignore the minions or not in this fight? Do I just hit the collector or should I kill a minion? Bludgeon is killing a minion pretty clean. I kind of don't want to pommel the minion. It's not even vulnerable. Let's just pommel her. Yeah, power 2 is going to be played because I already played both. Let's just hit her. If she buffs this turn, then it's also fine. We have Cotton's Wheel. If she attacks, we still full block. So it's here. And Hemo and then Reaper back to HP. Killing one minion is not the worst thing. It just swings again. I guess I still don't mind killing one minion. So it's like 34 plus 12. Yeah, like, sure. Holy Reaper. Yeah, Sundial Energy does play. We can kill the other minion, but I think I just leave this alone and hit her now. You can Hemo as well because, you know, Reaper full HP. Yeah, fight seems like there's zero problem. On Psycho Block, you see the HP of Collector? You see how much HP she has left? Of course it's okay to play the all my block. Okay, I have a better question for you. Yeah? If you don't want to play your block immediately, then when do you want to play it? When you're frail or what? Do you want to play your block when you're not frail, or do you want to play your block when you're frail? Let's just ask that. Let's just ask that. Do you want to draw defense minus here for 0? Like, why? Or do you want to not play your barricade on turn 1 and then also save your corruption? Like, what's the plan? Yeah, what would be the plan? Oh, that's a mistake. We still kill though, we still kill because Inflame is good enough damage. But yeah, because I played the pommel without thinking, I couldn't mess up the Sundial. Wrong boss to ask? No, it's not about wrong boss to ask, it's about the defense do not scale, you know, the defense never get better, so why on earth will not play it immediately? We do not have anything for the defense to be better later, yeah? We don't have a Funeral Pain or whatever, you know. The defense just stays fly buff forever. Even if the enemy is not going to frail you, so why not you not play it immediately? I mean, it's green. Can take a second barricade, but this is green with the barricade, and then it makes Act 4 insurance with the dome. Kind of nice, eh? Wait. Amid. This Amid is not good, by the way. It's like maybe the worst Amid I have ever seen on Ironclad and Act 2. I have seen some worse Amid on End of Act 1 on Ironclad, but End of Act 2 this might be one of the absolute worst ones. On the other hand is the P-Box, which, you know, admittedly could give me not skills. Taking Busted Crown in this position is not super unreasonable, but I think P-Box is still stronger. If it has Smiling Mask to remove, if it gives me like too many attacks. Now, that doesn't seem like too many attacks to me, you know, seems good. Yeah, picking Reaper, why don't you do that? Why would you pick your Reaper? Like, what the hell, why would you pick your Reaper right there? Just keep it. And now you have a Reaper that's doing nothing forever, yeah? Yeah, now you really just have a Reaper in your deck that does nothing forever. Now 10, pretty strong, yes. Yeah. Not quite 10 out of 10, it's not literally perfect, but it's very close. I would say maybe 9.5. We are infinite, by the way, in case you're wondering. In case you haven't noticed, we are infinite. Yeah. We have Sundial with double pommel, we are infinite. And damage is also not even a massive issue now because we have like what, power 2, 5 breathing. 24 damage per deck cycle on top of the pommel strikes. I wanna rest now? Maybe? I don't even know. Probably not. Like, we just face tank the heart with feed HP if the block runs out. I don't even know whether the block will run out or not, yeah? But if the block runs out, we can face tank with the HP. Okay, where am I going? We are going to remove some cards. One of the bad cards in this deck, I mean, I know, it's Bludgeon. And then, how many attacks do they actually have? Let's just count. Like 1, 2... The power through will make... the power through when you play with corruption, it will make some wounds, though. So, you know, hand feel might actually be a problem. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. 9 attacks, and if you don't play your power through, you can run out of block. In the hard play, you definitely want to play the power throughs for the most part. So if you play both power through, you need to remove like what 3 cards, which we can do with Smiling Mask. We actually can remove 3 cards. Yeah, sure. Just take hallway, so you have no reason to go to question mark when hallway fight is feed HP. So I take the 3 hallways, go to this shop, and then we decide again. But I think the plan is to go to this shop, and then go to this shop, and then go to this shop. Maybe this shop you don't need to go to, but you know, we do want to go this shop and this shop and use Smiling Mask in both. That's the plan. Unless the shop is like super giga good and we just spend all the gold here, then we can think about something else. Okay, a double feed. Do need to be very slightly mindful in this fight, though. Only very slightly. I couldn't even take damage here first. If they both attack, I still have Reaper. Yeah? I don't really mind. Otherwise, I take 1. Wait. And now Captain Squeal Barricade. And Bludgeon one of the guys. I guess I can always deal damage with Fire Breathing. It's 18 and 18. I guess I can, yeah, I can do this. We will take damage this way though, but I don't care. Wait. Your attacks are still full block, yeah. Yeah, this is garbage. But yeah, again, 8 HP in the hallway node is not so bad. When I don't draw corruption on turn 1, the deck looks a lot worse than it is, huh? Yeah, whenever I don't see corruption in the opening hand, it seems the deck is a little bit worse than it is. We do have Reaper, we have 2 Reapers even in this fight, so I'm not too scared of not leaving the fight with full HP. That's okay. What do I start with? Like, just Pommel or just Pommel? You can start with Burning Pack, but if I Pommel, I can Bludgeon here still. Exact HP if we don't draw anything. Oh, I guess we barricade, and if they attack, we get owned, yeah, but it's fine. Getting owned is part of the process. Not being evolved means that the power throughs are kind of annoying to play. Whatever, just get hit, yeah, and we Reaper back. This is the kind of lines you can do with the Reapers in your deck, you know, with 2 Reapers. It's a lot of damage incoming, potentially. Potentially a lot of damage incoming. I don't care about the Inflame, let's just start with like Pommel. Shockwave's here. The Offering is here. Where is my Corruption? My Corruption mod check. Mod check. Captain's Wheel though, and Barricades we are like fine. No, seriously though, whenever we don't draw corruption, this deck actually is kind of bad, yeah, as you can see. Kind kind of need to draw the corruption, otherwise like 4 energy is not enough. That's okay. Here's the corruption. I don't have I don't have Inflame in play yet for the Reaper. Yeah, I can Reaper back here, so no problem. That is good enough, yeah. Have another one. I do indeed have another one. Playing that means that I have to exhume the feat though, but it's probably fine. Don't expect it to be any problem. Do not play fire breathing, that is extremely terrible. Insanely bad idea, I don't do that. Okay, finally Inflame's in place, we can actually hit the Dark Rings. I've exhausted the attack maybe. Thunder on 2 would be nice, but I honestly don't care. I mean, it's free though, it's a complete free setup. You don't have everything in place, so this cannot kill, yeah? Thunder on 2 and then feed. Oh, that has to be quite good, right? And maybe we can ignore corruption, depending on the draw order. There's no way this is bad, and you can just ignore corruption in some fights. This potion is a bit stronger now that I have the thing, no? But this potion can draw a lot of good things, like some offering, some entrench, some exhume, burning pact, dual wheels, impervious. This potion is already 17 HP and growing. And yeah, we have a different plan against the heart now that I simply just don't play the corruption and like power 2 second win. So as long as they have enough HP to wait until this thing happens, they always win. I still don't have a body slam by the way, but maybe it's fine. Yeah, anyway, my starts a Little Republic, you can just hello. With the combo together, then no, you would have to nick my votes. But yeah, the combo is pretty strong, of course. Your potion over blood, yeah, blood just stronger, right? I think blood's still stronger, yeah. I think I keep the power though, like Dark Embrace, Hino Pain, Barricade Corruption, 4 hits already. Even Demon Form for this deck is playing as well, where's here 2 Reapers. I think I just keep this potion on this. I go here. Can I feed this guy? I don't think we have enough removes to be infinite here yet though. So probably cannot. Especially if I have to play corruption, but if I don't play corruption turn 1 here, I have a feeling that we could be taking damage, heavy damage in fact. So probably we'll have to play corruption. But yeah, I don't think we're quite infinite, unfortunately. So if you're not infinite, then you cannot... I'm even taking damage here if I don't play second win, yeah? But I want to save the exhume. Taking damage here is like fine now. Lose unplated, but that's okay. Ow! You do have Reaper, don't you heal the spike. Offerings here. Okay, it's not in play yet. Okay, it's in play now. Exhuming for the pack is probably higher chance than Assuming what the fact maybe we can get infinite. I don't think we quite are infinite, but you never know. Can try. But with the second win, you can get rid of the wounds as well, so you don't have hand space problem, yeah? You don't have hand clock problems. I should have played Evo first, my bad. Are we infinite? I don't think we quite are, unfortunately. I don't think this is quite infinite. Actually, maybe. Oh yeah. Thunder is on 2, Thunder is on 2. And we shuffle now, and we have only Poem Strike plus. Wait, hold. Holy a big. It's barely enough. It's actually barely enough with the Exhume Pack. Yeah, it's actually really barely enough with Exhume Pack here. Ah, big. Oh, good. I cannot believe they almost died here, but you know, we prevail in the end. They almost died here, but now we finally prevail. And it's not so slow because one attack is 19 damage. And of course we are energy positive, they can sneak in bludgeons, but I want to save the things until for the Sundial setup later. It doesn't take that long. Takes to 7 damage. Big. Do I want this anymore? I'm freaking infinite. Do I really want this? What do I care about this? I mean, I know I asked for the entire act to it, but now that it shows up, maybe it's too late, guys. I'm only infinite. If I'm only infinite, why do I care about any gonna attack with the corruption here? It just slows me down. And if I don't play corruption, I still have power to second win, and we power to second win, we are infinite anyway with foremost struck. Time save? No, we are not even 100% winning yet. It's pretty close to 100 with the feed HP, but it's not quite 100 yet. So let's not be complacent. Yeah. Let's not be too complacent yet. Could be complacent soon, no, but not yet. I don't think this is good. I don't think it really does anything. What's the worst card? I mean, definitely remove an attack, but like, what is the worst attack here? Bash? Probably Bash, right? We have Thunderclap plus also. Not for that long, but for now we have Thunderclap plus, and of course we have 2 shockwaves. Probably Bash, yeah? Bye. I want anything here? Like, not really, you know, just move on. Keep taking fights, and yeah, we just pass for second shot to keep doing Smiling Mask. Don't see why not. Big. Maybe just do this. Ow. I'm just saying ow preemptively in case it attacks. It didn't attack though, so no ows. just in case it attacks. His feed is now. Daisies are not even actually that good. Yeah, Daisies is not actually super good because even with Feel No Pain, they want to draw a barricade. Let's feed this now. Yeah, okay, barricade. Can I zoom now? And also not. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we play the Reaper to heal back to HP and then move on. Do not play Fire Breathing. That is would be a massive mistake. Can however just second win away the corruption now. I'm not on too sure. Yeah, just Reaper back to HP now. Garbage. The giant head. Drawing Feel No Pain here is a little bit annoying. Definitely want to play Barricade. And then what? I guess we can put the power through on top even. Just play the Feel No Pain, Barricade, second win. Or you just play Inflame and second win next turn. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I know the order, yeah, I could have played a different order. This turn I could be taking the 6 damage if attacked. But we have the Reaper, so it doesn't actually matter at all. Yeah, of course we can go infinite here if we want. Not playing the corruption in this fight, is it a problem? Probably not, but honestly I don't see why. Even if I pommo into corruption now, I'm not really going to die or anything. Otherwise I can maybe play offering and yeah, let's play corruption now. Ow! Yeah, and that's what the Reaper is for, because you ping yourself with 2 offerings. I guess I can play this. Body slam will be good time save here. Okay. Could be infinite like now. I guess if I break then I'm not infinite, then we can exhaust the Reaper as well. Yeah, if I don't draw the Pombo Plus, I can just Reaper down and infinite next turn. This is slightly inconvenient though, because maybe a Sundial was messed up. That's fine. It should not be messed up. And it really should not be messed up here. We just Pombo one more time and then it works. Probably doesn't do anything, but who knows. Bloodletting to... I don't even know for what. Skip. Killbot is back. Nothing has really changed. We still keep the Blood Pot. Recall now. You can upgrade. If I see... I mean, I already saw Mirror, so we cannot see the thing. But yeah, if I see Duplication event, then we can do Offering Plus anyway. So recalling now in case I see like a Peace Pack or something, yeah, still good. Oh, I need to rest somehow, but with the double Reaper, there's no way I actually need to rest. The clay, that would be nice. Just move. What's kind of this deck? After we remove an attack, so what is the worst attack in the deck? Is it time for the bludgeon to go? Is it time for the bludgeon to finally go? It has done so much for this run. Actually has done an insane amount for the early game, yeah, but maybe it's time for it to go, guys. Because all the purple strike self-cycle, I guess the hemokinesis is not doing so hard, but it is one energy, so sometimes it can be played alongside the powers. This cannot be played with the powers, but this can be played alongside the powers, or maybe kill a cultist or something in the weakened one, who knows. These things still strip artifact to apply like what shockwave in some fights, and you know, debuffs and debuffs. And maybe it's time for the bludgeon to go, yeah. Bye. I don't care about anything here. You can buy this again from Elite with more hand feel, but I don't think it's good. Leave. Wow. Exactly the relic I want. Now we have Evolve here, so it's not so scary. I don't know whether that was good or not. We'll be taking a lot here now, just exhaust the Mad Reaper. Why did I exhaust Mad Reaper? I cannot really tell you, but I just did. Okay, I didn't do the thing, so we are probably fine. I have a lot of statuses, but the Evolve, nothing the Evolve cannot fix, yeah? I still haven't played my offering yet, so I think I will not play this Reaper yet. Should I play Corruption or not? I guess it's the next question. Whether I do play Corruption here, if it burns me again, the second win might not be able to handle everything. Yeah, maybe Corruption just sucks. Yeah, if it burns me again and I play Corruption, sometimes I'm forced to kill. Yeah, I don't really want to force to... I don't actually want to be forced to kill yet. Here it doesn't really matter. Because I can play Corruption now, I'm pretty sure the fight is a super giga easy, but... I just play Corruption now. Some Reaper, hopefully not stupid, but probably not. Not missing any HP because of Blood Vial, that's why I don't play Hemo. I just don't play the Hemo then. Oh yeah, I do have the Reaper, another Reaper still, so I could play the Hemo. Or I can pack the Reaper again. What's this? Oh, I sure hope we have enough damage to kill before our block runs out. But I think we'll be fine, guys. Thunder setup in this fight, honestly, I don't care. Let's kill it and get the hell out. Exactly so. Garbage. My pot is back. Now to be fair, the rage is convenient in the hard fight in case you are scared you could run out of damage. You could be not dealing enough damage, and you still want to play Corruption. You could, in theory, take a rage. But I think the more likely case that, especially with the frog now, yeah, the more likely case that this one can go wrong in Act 4 would be that we walk into the spear and shield and I break somehow and I take too much damage. If I take too much damage and cannot recover with the Reaper back from the spear and shield, then hard could go wrong pretty quickly. I don't think we can realistically lose after playing all powers, even if I slam Corruption in the hard fight. So now I don't see a reason to pick something like this rage. I also don't see a reason not to go to the shop to just remove a card, let's remove some cards. The smiling coin is about to do it again, yeah? Get the smiling coin. Still nothing here. A power slot could also be like Dark Embrace, Second Funeral Pain or something. Don't mind doing that. Again, definitely remove an attack. Which one is it now? Thunderclap was with the frog now. Clothesline is... When is Clothesline doing anything? That's a pretty good question. When is Clothesline doing like anything? Artifact Ship is also not as good. I honestly we are going to remove both anyway. I'm keeping... I guess we remove Hemo soon. Maybe now. Maybe now it's time for the Hemo to go. Right. I forgot that we still have the Hemo. I know the Hemo is better than Bludgeon, but Hemo is probably still worse than the things that apply debuffs. Okay. Remove Hemo then. Yeah, one more shop in Act 4 and the Smiling Coin is complete. Could buy Liquid Memories here, but probably not. Save gold. Holy, saving gold. Can pack away the Pommel Miners. The Self Cycle is not that good. Ow! It's fine, we have Reaper. That's pretty painful. I guess you can exhume the Pommel Miners or try to draw a card. That's fine, guys. I have Reaper. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that could make Spear and Shield go wrong, and then like, if I cannot Reaper my way back, then the hard fight can be a problem. And the Rage actually make this kind of thing worse. So I do not pick the Rage. Still taking damage, no, it's fine. I need to pick myself one more time, but it's okay. Yeah, that's what Reaper is for. Where am I other stuff? Not here. Taking more damage here or what? I think Zoom Offering because yeah, apparently I'm taking like 1 billion damage this turn without. So I guess we Zoom Offering and be set. I mean the Reaper does something at this. As you can see, this deck can still pretty easily brick an endgame, so let's be a bit mindful. We do have a lot of HP to work with, but not infinite HP. So Reaper, do you really want to add a card to your deck to get one upgrade? Because that's literally what it amounts to. And I don't even think that's true. Yeah? We will upgrade regardless, like whether they have full HP or not entering boss gauntlet. I mean, it certainly is convenient, no? I would say that. It is convenient. And maybe being convenient is good enough. Yeah, we are infinite. Also, I have seen like 1 billion shops, so maybe the Act 4 shop has like the Abacus also, that would also be convenient. I would not mind the Abacus. I can just slam Corruption without adding a brick. Be nice. More garbage. Skip. The Skeleton Inspire allow most creativity, they're all bad. I maybe travel back in time like what 3 years ago and ask this question. Second wind's 15, Shockwave, yeah, probably just Shockwave. I mean, I kind of don't want to draw the Vibrating again. No? So what if I just second wind? I could struck and then second wind, but if I struck into like Corruption, I guess it's still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. Can just second wind. I don't need 2 power throughs. Not playing Shockwave here could be a little bit suspicious, but if all of them attack on turn 1, I'm not too unhappy about that. Acting the Reaper seems a tiny bit suspicious. Considering that, you know, I'm taking like 1 billion damage this turn. Again, just having Reaper in the deck does allow you to do some like pretty nonsensical things. So you don't need to worry about low rolls, you know, when you have the Reaper at least. Until Act 4. He's already Shockwave. I guess I can Reaper next turn. $5,000 hours? What? 5,000 hours just disappear in a second. I have 10,000 by the way. I mean, that's just convenient, you know. You don't really need that, but you know, convenient for HP. I do like convenience. I cannot tell you that I hate convenience. You know, convenience is good. There's skill here, 4 HP already, 29 this. Burning Pack minus, can upgrade 2 cards. So I could take this Burning Pack and upgrade the Burning Pack and upgrade the other Burning Pack too. It's kind of good, right? Upgrading both packs. Yeah, taking a second pack and then upgrading both. Seems pretty good. The Rolls, nah, with 2 Reapers, no need, yeah? With 2 Reapers already no need. With 1 Reaper, maybe we even have this potion to drink. What witness is not being played anyway, because, you know, if Spear and Shield fight goes bad, there's no way in hell you're skipping your corruption, you know, like, you will play your corruption if Spear and Shield draw goes bad. And the spot witness is just like 1 time anyway. Wake both packs. I guess now the bloodletting would be okay, yeah? Close eye is probably not worth playing, so they just exhaust the close line. This is overdrawing by 1, but sure. Yeah, it's not such a big issue. Yeah, bloodletting now actually would be nice, with the second pack into upgrade. Oh, too bad I already skip it. Corruption in this fight is okay because we are literally infinite eventually. If I'm not literally infinite, then playing this corruption can be annoying, no? Not playing the corruption, I mean corruption doesn't even do much in here, and then in the redraw maybe I don't care about it too much. I could see ignoring corruption in this fight is just more convenient, to be honest. Trying to exhume feed. I should not have done that. That was wrong. Playing the Funeral Pin is extremely wrong, because now if I struck into Barricade, I have issues. I don't really want to play this evolve. I mean, I have Reaper. Yeah, again, Reaper forgives every bad line you play in deck 3. Yeah, I have the Reaper, so I can just do whatever, right? And I can headbutt my Barricade too if the Stroganoff hits it. Okay, it's draw nothing. It's fine too. It's not fine by the way, but sure. Can headbutt the Exhume now, and maybe I just Exhume Offering next turn. Could be getting pack on top though. Getting pack on top maybe is fine. Probably getting pack on top is better. Inflame I don't care about playing, but playing the Inflame is also positive HP later on. I guess I can just play this later. Exhausting it now is not bad though. Okay, fine, exhaust. Ow! Ah, yeah, it's doing the thing on turn 2 as well. Perfect, thank you. Thank you, man. You're doing your thing as usual, yeah, perfect. I didn't play this arm, but it's probably okay. I hope. Again, we have Reaper, as long as they don't die, I'm probably full HP. I can feed this. Power to evolve. Oh. Yeah, Reaper just forgives every bad line you play, that's good. I love it when every single bad line I play gets forgiven, you know. Kind of nice. I still have another power through, so I can just beat this and then second win the rest. Also, I'm like infinite pommel struck very soon. And I can just Reaper this guy for the remaining missing HP. It's still debuff, yeah. I need to keep the struck though. If I draw the pack here, then I guess it will not second win. I did not draw the pack, so I can second win this. And next one we're infinite. I can Reaper back the missing HP. Am I infinite? I am, yeah, I am. Infinite. With Frog and 3 strength is also pretty fast. HP. Actually, this probably cannot set up the Sundial super consistently unless I guess I can wait for it to regen. I am no vulnerable for this cycle, so it's a lot slower than the first time, yeah, without the frog. Scenarios when your deck doesn't actually care, basically when your turn stays unchanged for the most part. If you have cards that are flexible, they have very big power spikes, or they're pixing well, then the dome becomes a lot worse. But when the deck is just like this, I play barricade, I play all my block, and then I go infinite. It doesn't actually matter what the enemy is doing, then the dome is basically free. Pattern memorized, yes, but that doesn't mean anything for the dome. I mean, okay, it makes the dome better for sure compared to not memorizing the patterns, but it doesn't really change how bad this is. Yeah. This relic is bad. You can open the wiki, you can spend like what 20 hours or something playing the run, looking up every single pattern, percentage calculation. It doesn't matter, the relic still sucks. No, actually, yeah, we have this command now. Yeah, that's the dome in a nutshell. But yes, if the deck does something that you don't care about the Act 4 pattern variants, you don't care about the endgame variants, and the deck only just mostly wants to do the same thing with the fourth energy every single turn anyway, then the dome is fine. In this run, we have the barricade. Like barricade into exhausting to Sundial Infinite. We have plenty of things to do. And yes, the deck is also extremely energy hungry. And this is perfect setup. Donut deck is much better. Not because we're infinite against this guy, but because the other 5 can feed twice. So no, we cannot feed twice here. If this does the root pattern, I could also be missing HP into Act 4 though, because the Reaper doesn't double heal. So this fight is just annoying. It deals more damage to you and it also doesn't give you max HP compared to the donuts. At least we have the disarm. Yeah, nice Reapers. It is exactly why the Reapers I don't really want in the deck if you don't need the Reaper healing. Because in Spear and Shield, if you draw a hand like this and the Evo is not here, suddenly you have spoke, no? And the HP situation in Act 3 doesn't matter, you can spend 1/4 on the rest. Effectively, you kind of took the Reaper away from your deck. You spend 1 floor instead of upgrading, you rest, and all the missing HP in Act 3 goes away, because you have Regal Pillow rest with max HP from the thing. Yes, doing it again, guys. Yep, what else you would expect from Time Eater? Except, if not this. I think in this fight I will Pombo Struck though. I don't really want to play Corruption here without a Body Slam. Playing Corruption here, if it does this kind of pattern every single turn, it can, maybe I can be lacking damage. Because second cycle, the second half of the fight I don't have Vulnerable with the Frog. So each Pombo is only 13 damage, you need to play 20 of them, so it still needs to take 1 full attack. And if I'm weakened and it against armor, it might not even die in 2 turns. Also here we are probably getting hit in the face for a lot. That's fine. Yeah, this Corruption is here, I don't really want to play it. Hopefully not stupid. Oh, playing Shockwave over exhausting 2 cards. It blocks a lot more, but what about exhausting 2 cards? Hey, exhausting 2 cards better. Just take the hit, yeah. Ow. So I have Captain's Wheel, Barricade still not in play, only 4 cards, but that's fine. You can go cry the Offering on top and then go off next turn, which is probably what I want to do. We'll take damage this turn as well, but it's fine. Yeah, and now we just Offering, and then go in. Evolve is in play. I guess we exhume this army or what? I can play this. I can also exhume Reaper. I can exhume Offering as well. Exhume Offering might be the most convenient thing. You can also just second win away this exhume immediately. Yeah. Instead of wasting card plays, you can power 2 second win as well. Like 2 cards, gain block. I have another Reaper, yeah. Okay, just do power 2 second win. Now I have Barricade. And then I'm like Pombo Struck Infinite. Get rid of this power 2. Don't really want Fire Breathing. Clock can be a small problem here, not a big problem, no. Maybe just play the Exhausted Reaper in the end turn, probably better. 2 cards only next turn, but that's fine. Yeah, 2 cards is power 2 second win. And we are almost infinite with Pombo Struck. The buffs are not staying forever, but that's also fine. Don't care about weakness, and vulnerable is good enough. I can second win away this whole hand as well. But let's not. And transfer to stay before the Sundial, yes. After Sundial, not so sure. Yeah, not sure entirely what the thing would be doing after Sundial. I think I want to keep Thunderclap though. I think I actually want to keep the Thunderclap. Let's keep the Thunderclap. I can however second win everything here away. Like Shockwave and then play second win. Yeah, 1 pack to get rid of the 1 struck or something and the second win itself. Infinite. Because it's doing the annoying pattern. To minimize the damage output I can deal this turn, but it doesn't matter. It's still fog vulnerable is a lot of damage. I will play 12 cards. Chinese Zones Missing. Fusion Hammer is one of the absolute best energy relics in the game. So, you know, probably should pick that. It's good more often than bad. Ectoplasm is the opposite. It's one of the worst things in the game. You only pick it if you are always dying in Act 2. If you cannot survive Act 2 without energy relic, you pick Act 2, yeah? But Fusion Hammer is one of the tamest downsides of the whole game. Explaining Fusion Hammer is a bit long, but I guess you know, like the most reductive answer that's still kind of correct is that if you pick a different energy relic and you need to rest anyway, then Fusion Hammer, you just get an extra downside, you know, you don't gain anything. You pick the Fire Stone, yeah, and now your fire still need to be rest because you take extra damage from enemies. So now you just have the Fusion Hammer, except you also give the enemy 1 strength if you are spending your fire for resting anyway. And then going to fire is also optional. You do not need to go to fire. Upgrading cards do not come for free. Yeah? In order to actually upgrade the card, you need to have the card in your deck already. And then you need to spend 1 draw on the fire. And then you need to upgrade the card at the fire. So that's the Fusion Hammer downside. If you already have the card and you choose to go to a node to upgrade your card, that will be when the Fusion Hammer has a downside. But what if you just go to a different node? Yeah, you just don't go to the fire. And you don't have the upgrade, yeah, it feels bad. But are you really weaker? Because you gain potentially some potion drop, you gain a different card reward, you gain some potion, you gain some gold. Because you went to a different node. You're not actually weaker. That's the thing, that Hammer is almost free. I mean, Apple Hammer is a strong combo, but it's not needed for it to win. Like the upgrade, any upgrades you make at the fire comes with a hidden opportunity cost, is that you're spending 1 floor on the card. An additional floor on the unupgraded card. Which the floor could be spent to do something more productive. And there are plenty of ways to you know, use floors in this game. Going to fire when the upgrade falls off, yeah, is actually one of the worst things to do in this game. You just walk into nodes and then upgrade cards that don't do anything later, and then you know you're too weak into bosses and you die. In fact, no, the only character where Hammer actually I would say is maybe annoying is Watcher. You can play Silent in a way where Hammer is really bad. So yes, sometimes Hammer on Silent actually can be annoying. But like Defect Hammer is completely free. If you don't think Defect Hammer is free, you're not spending your floors well. You're just doing some nonsense. But Defect is Hammer on Defect is by far the best energy relic in most situations. It's just the best energy relic. Yes, as I learned, Watcher also wins every single freaking run, so if there is a chance that Hammer can lose the other run, it becomes a bad relic. You understand this, right? This concept. The character is expected to win every single time. So if you pick the Fusion Hammer and half the runs you don't see lesson learned, yeah, and then this downside could in theory kill you. And it is horrible. And Watcher can actually get strong enough by upgrading cards. So the downside is very significant. Like you see a few cards, you upgrade them, you win the run. You do not need relic support, you don't need like gold, you don't need like anything else. You know, because why would we? I can play this instead. I'm just playing Pommel Strike because it's faster. I can just play the Shrug. So no, we do not need the Abacus. I would like a Dark Embrace, I wouldn't mind a Dark Embrace in the short here. Maybe I would, I don't even know. I don't know what I actually want in the shop really. Like a fairy, maybe? A fairy would actually make me feel like quite good. Pack upgrade, exhume upgrade, Pain upgrade. Being shield is still when we slam the corruption, most likely immediately. If that's the case, probably still pack. Yeah, probably still packing the spear and shield. I mean, it's here. It's also doing nothing. No? Let's remove a card. I mean, it's not doing nothing. It actually is extremely convenient for the hard fight because I can slam corruption and never lose. If I buy this, I can just play corruption on side in both fights, which is kind of good to be honest. Being forced to exhaust down with like burning pack second win, just annoying. Also, I haven't bought this in a while. I haven't gone infinite a lot recently on Ironclad, but I actually haven't bought this in like forever. What if it gets the chance to shine like now? Yeah, playing corruption makes this deck so much faster. And it just makes me play corruption. It just gives me the corruption effect for minus on remove. I want to play corruption. Yeah, next turn I draw 2 Reaper, just watch. Yeah, next time I draw 2 Reaper, then you will see like why Reaper freaking sucks. Do I headbutt this power through or not? Yeah, do I headbutt this power through or not? I think it's okay. The only better draw really would be the offering. Yeah, I should probably headbutt this power through, yes. Just mitigate a bit of damage on 2 and then turn 3 again with the Captain's Good, and maybe you can Reaper back after going infinite. Okay, this pattern is fine. Shockwave, the draw corruption is still good. I know this barricade blocks nothing right now, and maybe it blocks nothing next turn still, yeah. I'm still playing it though. Need to turn with the pommel, so I guess you just turn first. Back on top is fine. If we lose 50-50, we lose 6 more here, otherwise I can store some things, yeah, and now I can corrupt. Not playing this Shockwave. This hand is like really annoying, but I guess you can just pack the Reaper, huh? I think I want to keep the pack around, so just pack the Reaper first and then corruption. Five vulnerable is better than disarm, yeah. Let's play Evolve here. Because if I pommel, I could bottleneck offering, and then with the Evolve, I also don't break this turn anyway, and the Albercus can go in. Zoom Shockwave. I don't care about Zoom Feed here, I just want to leave with high HP. I only have one Reaper left, so maybe I'm not full, no, that's fine. If everything can be played now. Take with so hand. Lots of gold still though. That should be fine. That should be fine. Lots of goons is also damage, it's not even that bad. It's just maybe my Sundo's mess up, but I don't care about that in the hard fight. Holy Reaper. You're fine? No, we are chilling. Actually, if you enter hard fight with like, I don't know, 50 HP or something, and maybe you'll be in danger. Like we enter the hard fight with 120. 124. With the potion. Especially using over the 735 months, yeah, but a lot. That will be fine. Oh, I was hoping to draw the wounds there for the 5 breathing. I guess I can still draw the wounds. Yeah, and now I can feed this guy. Perfect. I guess we wait. It has 99 blocks, it doesn't die to this fire breathing, yeah? The next turn we can kill it cleanly, and then the Sun goes on 2. Okay, all good. Hopefully it dies in this cycle, by the way. Okay, it does die. Thunder is on 2. Wow, the white beast, thank you. I mean, that has to be pretty good now that I can slam corruption, yeah? So I don't see why this would not be picked. Blood potion is a lot of HP. It's actually how much is it? 26. 26, and it currently heals for 7. So it's still more HP than Regen Port if we hold on to this. Oh, I see Ghost Barricade. Not the no feel no pain, no? Is that a problem? Headbutt is also here. This Roder is like kind of annoying. His Roder is actually kind of annoying, but we hit the Abacus, yeah? So the moment I exhaust down, I win anyway because I'm just infinite block. Even without any, even if I don't get any block payoff for my skill, I'm still, you know, giga chilling. I guess we just take Evolve. Option Barricade from Power Pot would be better. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, no matter what, we're skipping one power, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I just play Corruption Barricade now, yeah? I guess I can Corruption and then Struck, and then maybe you draw into the thing. You draw into Offering. Okay, not quite, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I just play Barricade, I don't care if I feel no pain, yeah? Let's play Barricade. Headbutt is also there, though. We'll miss the thing, but you know, I think we'll be fine. I have a feeling that we'll just be fine. Miss 6 damage and dead. I think it'll be okay, guys. Just an inkling. I think it'll be fine. And I can't play this line because of the Abacus, they're very convenient. Without the Abacus, playing this line might actually throw the run. It probably doesn't. I'm pretty sure even if we exhaust all the skill and get no block payoff out of it, I'm still killing this before it kills me. But with the Abacus, of course, this is 100% consistent. We are block positive infinite. Feel no pain is finally here to get the payoff. Amazing. Yeah, Feel no pain is finally here, guys, to get the payoff. Infinite. Makes sense. You think about every move. If you think that is what I'm doing, you have no idea. I cut a lot of condos nowadays. I will just tell you that. I cut an insane amount of condos nowadays when I play this game. I'm not even thinking. Like most of the time, I'm just talking like random stuff. When you see I focus in the fight, you would actually you would actually know when I'm thinking. Like for example, the slam boss fight yesterday was when I was thinking. But just because the words come out of my mouth doesn't mean my brain has anything going on. Like most of them are just automatic. Like these things. Oh no, but yes, if I keep trying my best every single time, I will burn out a long time ago. I would have burned out a long time ago in this game. But it is just casual play, you know. I'm playing a game I like. I mean, of course we will feed, yeah. And with the frog is pretty fast too, like one attack is 22. Having fun? Of course I'm having fun, otherwise I'm gonna be playing the game. Streaming is not my job here, so if I don't really like streaming, I can just, you know, not stream. If I've been here for a while, you also know this, is that whenever I don't feel like, I just disappear for a random period of time and then just randomly come back at a random time, like unannounced. I do what I feel like. I do whatever I feel like. The period that is not totally fair because I was actually a little bit busy. Only one of those 2 weeks was when I was doing something else. Yeah? Otherwise, the one of the 2 weeks was when I was actually busy IRL. The other week was spent grinding Hades 2 for, like, you know, my current surface PB. It's not the full 2 weeks. Do I drink this or do I release it? Release. So it should be 629. It's on speedrun.com. You can see the run. For 1%, you can ask what game it would rank 1 in. I can name you like what, maybe 2. I can name you 2 other games that was rank 1 global. But I was basically top 5% in every single game I play. Top 5 is nothing. I tell you, top 5% is like extremely easy. If you put in a tiny bit, little bit of effort, you are top 5%. A top 5% is insanely easy. And most people never really put any effort into anything, you know, in life. They just put a little bit of effort in, you're already beating like the vast majority of normal people. When you actually get to the population of people who actually try to give the effort, though, then moving up in that ladder is a lot harder, yeah. But you know, just if you include every single person, general public, 5% is nothing. The other game I was rank 1 in Dota Underdogs for like basically a year. When I played the game for almost a full year, was like I was on top of the leaderboard for several months. And then Slice and Dice, I had the world record for a couple of months as well in 2.0. Top 1% I still have a couple of things too. I was at rank... When I was grinding Minesweeper like forever ago, it was my pick was like rank 99 global, I think, like top 100. And considering how many people actually have played Minesweeper before, that is absolutely top. Like, I don't even know. Like, the percentage is quite small, yeah. But within the community that plays Minesweeper, it was not that good. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, within the community that actually cares about what you're doing. Like, you know, improving relatively to that community is a lot harder comparing to just like a normal person that never really thinks about anything. Yeah, like Dota 2, I was picking at around like rank 50 Southeast Asia leaderboard for MMR. So during that time there was like, I don't know, like 20 million players or something, I don't know. The percentage wise is, you know, of course really good, but compared to actual professionals at the time, it was like really bad. So it's all about your perspective, yeah? It's all about your perspective, because I will tell you 5% zero public is effectively nothing. Yeah, exactly. If you're the smartest person in the room, then just change the room. You can always find a new room, you know, to come in. Not to say that you shouldn't be proud if you are putting effort into something and be like the top 5%. I'm not going to say that. But we also say that it's not that difficult, yeah? If you are really putting in a lot of effort. Top 1% is a bit harder. Top 1%... simply just putting in more time might not actually get you to top 1% of some things. 1% is maybe when you need to either really know how to learn a little bit, or have some like innate natural talent, and then you can get to 1% of most things. Inspire topic competition? What is this game? Is not, I mean, I know people can just make it competitive with themselves, but this game is not PvP. So no, of course not. If you ask me, like, Spire the game that have spend the most time optimized, then yes, by far. But when you're playing PvP, it's an entirely different thing. Not to say that it's harder or easier comparing to optimizing PvE, but it's just a different thing. Because your opponent reacts to you. It doesn't matter if you're better than your opponent. If your opponent is better at fighting you, or your opponent understands the game less, but they are better at beating you when you're playing together, then they're better than you when you meet. It's an entirely different thing. It's a different meta game within the game, you know, when you're playing PvP. It's not just about like pure game understanding. Like for Spire, for example, I just understand the game and then I win. Like my opponents, the Spire just not randomly going to do some nonsense, you know, that I have no idea that is even an option. Yeah, Spire will not go with the 1% play that sometimes works, yeah. But the player might, and you never know. Yeah, learning is just a skill. Like, learning is a learned skill. Unfortunately, the skill is not exactly taught in school. But you know, if it could be taught in school, it would be nice. To teach people how to really learn instead of how to memorize. But the skill transfer to a lot of things. It doesn't really transfer to... I mean, it does kind of transfer to some physical training as well, but... anything that, you know, logical deductions can get you further, yeah? And they're all connected. Like, you just have a frame, you just have a general framework of things, you know? So you ask a question, it leads to another, and you keep asking questions and break it down. At least that's my framework. I start from a bigger question and I just keep asking down until the question is so easy that I cannot mess up the answer. And then I just build it up to the big picture again. Yeah, school is just grand information, pure, and forget it all. Yeah? Especially when, because like, most of the time, the teachers don't even make it fun, you know, for the student. They just have some exercise, you remember the answer, you go to test, you score. Wow, freaking amazing. If you don't enjoy what you learn, you will not remember, yeah? Even if you're very good at learning in the time. You can memorize all the answer and then it just goes out the other way. Because you don't like what you have learned. Now, when you do enjoy the lessons, I think it actually sticks with you for a while. Oh yeah, it's fine. Let's just get out of here. Am I becoming a teacher in the future? No, I hate people. I would really prefer to minimize people interaction outside my already existing circle, yeah, by as much as possible. I have like absolutely no interest in interacting with random strangers. Also, I hate children, like, for the most part. I do not actually like children at all. Like, if I am going to teach children, I'm going to go insane. Hate in the sense that, you know, I'm not patient enough, yeah, with children. Not that, you know, I see some kid, I just want to beat them up. Like, it's not like that. It's just I'm not patient. So if they do something like really, really stupid, like for multiple times, I would I would not be a very productive teacher. And Twitch chat behave exactly like children, yeah, and you see like how many people got banned, right? The moment the chat becomes kind of like that. You can see how patient I am, yeah, when the chat gets banned. Yeah, like immediately ban. I don't even care. I just insult you and then I ban you. That is exactly what happens, yeah. I'm not a person who's patient with people who have bad attitudes, and like most of the children just have bad attitudes because they don't know better. That is not my thing.